respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 25 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught near the sideline. It's Miller. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Wade. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls it in for a big gain. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Snags a quick throw. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for some space. It's James. Trucks through the defender.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He'll hand it off. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for
play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Got space looking for the end zone here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. In the clear at the 25. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Wade. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He's past the marker and still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He shreds the tackle. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now operating in empty. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Takes off in the clear. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ducks. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Mung. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Wade. Launching it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Handoff here from the shotgun. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Back to pass. It's Wade. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffs.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And they'll use the ground game here. Get some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running back has it on a screen now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Oregon.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Trying to extend the play. Fires it on the move. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They get the second half started with the running play. They bring him down right at the 20.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. And you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
The Ducks offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the ground. It's low. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And the Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
After a disastrous 1st down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
It's now 4th and goal.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they've regained the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's Just too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out. It's Gaudet. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the same runner's got it again. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Wade. Looking to throw it deep. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here. Clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line stand.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. They jump in front here in the 4th. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Powerful offense is back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Finds his target. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And the Buffaloes looking to run some tempo here. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Wade. Quick throw over the middle. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Buffaloes are looking to keep this drive going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Physical run breaks through a tackle. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to throw. It's Wade. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Buffaloes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The ball is caught. They make the tackle, but not before. A solid gain on that pass. Here's the second down play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock and getting closer now to an impressive victory.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On the ground, it's James. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's reeled in. It's Whittington. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And they'll get him down that time.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Third down coming up.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC. That's a major goal realized, but now we have to see if the committee is going to reward this championship with an invite to the College Football Playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.